kind of a short history lesson, just where the service agreement thing came from. Arguably, it was started by a company out of Columbus, Ohio called Bogan, Bogan, and Bogan, two brothers and a dad. And it was like 1959. The air conditioning wasn't really even out yet. So if you think about that, they were doing furnace tune-ups. That eventually became Airtron, which is a large-scale business today, a regional company, very, very big.
Yeah.
And so that's what Bogan, Bogan, Bogan turned into. And there was a PhD professor at Ohio State, Dr. Harold Squire, who owned Squire Distributing, and he gave them this idea that, hey, you need to figure out a way to keep your people busy during the slow period of time, because in Columbus, Ohio, you don't have the season the whole time, so you got these shoulder seasons. And so that's where it sort of evolved. Doc Russ picked that up. Ron Smith I would say would be the father of service agreements for the industry, because he's the one that really sort of picked up and just brought it to everybody, and sort of, he's written his book, obviously. Yeah. The comment, the road to wealth and prosperity is paved with service agreements. That's a quote from his book. And so we didn't invent the idea. I mean, we made lots of mistakes, and I don't think there's one right way to do it. So like when you go online and you reach into the EGIA platform and you start reviewing the content and you start looking at it, you can do multi-year agreements, you can do monthly debit programs, you can do prepays, you can create a price that's not necessarily a low price, talk about building value, you can do price. There's a ton of ways to approach this. So it's not about the right way to do it, it's about figuring out what's right for your company. But the main thing is culture. If you walk into Leland's business or you walk into our business, it's all about club agreements all the time. That's a core of the business plan. It's always talked about, it's on everything, it's preached. It's trained, it's never out of sight. And that's, I think, one of the things that we have to make sure that our customer base at EGI understands is, if you're going to do it, you got to be committed to it.